In My Art is a project supported by the European Commission with the funds of the ERASMUS Programme that in the last 2 years gave the opportunity to 7 European organizations to experiment how art can contribute to create intercultural, transcultural and inclusive community building with the active participation of young people. The project is inspired by the experience of Arte Migrante, an initiative that was founded in Italy in 2012 by a group of young people. The group organizes informal meetings which involve free artistic sharing, open to all people and based on a continuous and regular frequency in time and space. Arte Migrante is based on the idea that art is a universal language that favors the meeting and the knowledge among people, thanks to its being a language made of many languages. Within My Art project, groups of young people and youth workers in Italy, France, England, Greece, Spain and Germany have thus begun a learning by doing process built around very specific learning objectives. On the one hand, to promote intercultural dialogue and active participation of young people to the common will, while on the other hand, to improve the skills of youth workers engaged in contexts at high risk of social exclusion for cultural reasons and related to migration background. The method and the process of the project can be summarized in a cooperative and peer learning path through the co-creation of participatory workshops based on different types of art promoted by young people and addressed to the community between informal and non-formal learning contexts led by youth workers. The purpose of the workshops was to create inclusive and welcoming spaces of knowledge open to all people, where cultural diversity was enhanced through different languages, sometimes pre-selected, sometimes improvised. The activity have been designed according to the results of an action research that took place in 2020, during which groups of young people in Europe investigated the role of art in the lives of their peers and why art can be a tool to improve the place where we live, the place where you can feel at home, the place where you can feel welcome and be yourself. The pandemic led the groups to rethink the methods and working tools initially identified, mixing virtual and offline experiences. The main element of this experimentation was to observe the factors that make a collective activity inclusive and intercultural, those leading to identify the following 8 key principles that now characterize In My Art method. Spontaneous and open participation of all people, shared responsibility among participants, horizontal approach, active listening, sharing cultures, no judgments, art as any type of expression, creation of a secure space. The creation of a theme is the base of these principles. In fact, in each city, young people have been accompanied along a path of getting to know each other and team building for creating a common ground and a common purpose. Each group adapted the practices to its own artistic interests and territorial context, using different types of art such as dance, photography, drawing, music, developing a rich variety of inspirational experiences in which art is used as a tool to encourage the active participation of young people in the creation of welcoming, intercultural, and inclusive communities. The results of the research, the methods, and the tools experimented are collected in 3 outputs available free of charge through the project website inmyart.eu.